This is probably one of the worst investments I've ever made in my life. And why was that? It's not a shit house, it's a beautiful house. Keep watching, I want to show you through this $6.4 million house, how I bought it, where it is, why I lived here, and why I've just sold this property. Why did I buy this house? First of all, I bought this house because it was always my dream to live in a massive house that, was luxury and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, I've got myself to a really good position with building my property portfolio that I could buy a house for $6.1 million. So I did, but I maybe made some mistakes along the way. And this is, not saying this house was a mistake. I learned a lot from buying this property. And I guess some of the things I learned was I don't need to have a house this big. Surprising, some people are like, of course you need the bigger the house, the better. But you don't always need a massive luxury over-the-top house to be happy, of course. And obviously, I only would know that from obviously being able to experience buying a $6.1 million house at the age I bought it when I was 31 years old. I bought this house. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm not showing you this to brag because, I'm showing you to learn, to tell you what I've learned about, going from living in housing commission, growing up in Wilmot in Mount Druitt, dead broke. No one in my family ever owning an investment property at all, let alone a house, and no one in my family ever even going to university or anything like that. I basically almost flunked out of school. But going to, having a property portfolio worth in excess of $1 million, and of course, as you would expect, when you start getting a little bit of cash in the bank, you want to spend it, and you want to. Your appetite for everything goes up. You want better cars, better clothes, better all that kind of stuff, and better houses. It's just the way of, it's human nature. The good thing is I learned that I don't need a house this massive. I don't need a house over the top, the floor, the marble in this house is insane. Marble kitchen, heated floors in the kitchen, heated floors in the lounge room over here, heated floors in the dining, heated floors literally in every bathroom is heated floors. These chandeliers, 3 chandeliers right above the kitchen, big massive chandelier. These chandeliers, if you look online, I'm pretty sure they're $7,000 to $8,000. The ceilings are insane. If you look, my hand is nowhere near the ceiling. It's the ceiling height is the top of a 2-story house. And that's because the house gradually goes down. And one of the things I didn't like about this house is that it has a staircase going down into the house. And that is because the land goes in a downwards trajectory. We're actually in the middle of building a property right now. So we bought this, experienced the life of having a, luxe $6.4 million house, but we never really felt like it was our forever home. It was something to experience, and we certainly experienced it. I used to love this lap pool. You can literally see outside when you're sitting at the table, the awesome lap pool there. It's a 3-story house, a 620-ish square meter block. You've got a smallish backyard, a jacuzzi, lap pool, outdoor barbecue area, outdoor area here. Massive house from the back. Pure solid concrete slab. All these windows right here open right up. We've got another bathroom here. So this bathroom here, again, marble. So these wall tiles here are massive. It's just insane how much it would cost to build this property. And one of the reasons why I bought this property is because to build it again, you're probably spending $4 to $4.5 million on the build of this quality in terms of the fixtures, the fittings, the concrete, the marble, the elevator, the 3 levels, excavation, the heated flooring. It's basically where you can control the house through your phone. This is the the foyer upstairs. So big. We've got 4 bedrooms upstairs. I'll take you into the master first. The storage in this place is insane. Bathroom, massive bathroom. The bathroom is the size of a bedroom. This was where I slept, and the wife would, this was our bedroom basically. Even 50 Cent was like, I'm sick of living in a big massive house because it just takes so long. If I forgot something, if I'm in the basement and I forgot something in my room, it takes 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes just to go back upstairs again. But this is the second master bathtub, same as the other one. The entire wall again filled all the way down there. Outdoor balcony, We did have an upstairs laundry, and I actually prefer the upstairs laundry because you didn't have to bring all your shit downstairs. But the laundry is actually, it's got one of those laundry chutes that go down to the basement. Another bedroom, beautiful bedroom, more storage. Every bathroom has its own walk-in and ensuite. Another bedroom out the front, another spare room, another walk-in, another bathroom. I would only live in a big house again if it was one that we build and that I personally design. Obviously, I don't like things like the stairs. I don't like the way the bedrooms are laid out. I don't like that there's no like upstairs living area and all that kind of stuff. Even the house that we're in at the moment, which is only like a $2.3 million house, and this is like a $6.4 million house, like I enjoy living in the $2.3 million house more than the one that's this one that's 6.4. So it's not about how much it's worth, it's about, you know, how it makes you feel. One of the most awesome rooms in the house is the underground luxe cinema room. One of the things I learned is I would never put a cinema in the basement. Never. Because how many times, like when you're at home and you want to hang out and I want to chill, I just want to, you know, snack on M&Ms and popcorn and just eat and drink and all that stuff. I don't want to have to go downstairs in the basement to watch a movie and then run up and downstairs for drinks and snacks. Even though we did have, you know, there's a little kitchenette down here, but it's still like I'd prefer to just watch a movie and hang out in my living room or on the ground level. So I wouldn't. I see a lot of these designs at houses with basements have the cinema in the basement. I wouldn't do it. And if you're building a house there ever, do not put a cinema in the basement. I wouldn't do it. So in essence, I bought this property for 6.1 million, sold it for 6.4. I made a loss on this property, and I believe it was one of the best things that ever happened because I learned what I like and what I don't like.